Hello everyone, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks very much for joining me. So today I'm doing a design team project share for Andy's store. This is part one, as I have quite a few dies from Andy and I'm just working my way through them. So I'll do part two in a week or so. All the dies I've used in my project shares today have been designed by Nicole Silhouette here on YouTube. So let's get started. The dies up here on the top right hand corner, they make a big bow, and these other dies make the butterfly explosion box. And I use these dies together on the one project. Now I have done an assembly tutorial for this butterfly explosion box here on my YouTube channel, and I shall link it down below. The top comes off to reveal the inside surprise. Now you can make this explosion box with or without the vase. If you make it without the vase, you could put anything inside it and it could be a unique gift box. And the top just slides back on. This is a fun and easy project to make. The next die set I have here are pieces that will make a popcorn box. For my project today, I'm only going to be using the base piece and the piece that makes the sides. The other pieces up the top there are decorator panels to make a popcorn box for popcorn or other treats. So today I came up with a luminary and I found the idea on Pinterest, which I shall link below. I cut my pieces from vellum and embossed them with a leaf embossing folder, and the flowers I used those dies there on the left, also designed by Nicole. And inside you can see 4 tea lights, and that gives a good amount of light for the luminary. This popcorn box is a great size that will fit lots of popcorn or other treats. Next up is the die set that makes the handbag or the purse, and I'm just showing you here the pieces that make the bag and also the decorator panels. And there's a part there also that holds the strap, and included in the die set is the word stylish, which you can put on your handbag if you like. I didn't use it on mine. For my handbag I cut the main pieces out of plain black cardstock, but for the decorator panels I used this leather pebble look paper that I've had in my stash for years, so I couldn't even tell you where you could get it from now. So I'm just showing you the back of the label there. And I wanted to use this paper because with my paper crafting I like things to look realistic. It's just how I am with it. But this is my bag. I was very happy with how it turned out, and I'm just tilting it in the light there so you can see the effect of that leather pebble look paper. And I also used it to make the strap or the handle of the handbag. You could use ribbon or lace. I've got rhinestones all over my handbag, and it has a magnetic closure. And this would be a great little favour box for a young girl's party. I was thinking you could put bits and pieces in there. The next 3 die sets I've got here make mini shadow boxes, and they come in a big size and a small, and I'm showing you here the big size. And you get the piece that makes the base, the top piece and a decorator frame piece, also pieces to make holes and a flower. The first shadow box I've got here with the presents inside, the presents were also designed by Nicole. And the blue metallic paper I've used here gave me the feeling of Tiffany's when I was making this shadow box. And I love the way it turned out. For the next one I've sort of made it more geared for a male. And I love the silhouette look here with the horse, with the sunset background that I made with my distressed oxide inks, and I blended it. And there's some stars in the sky. That would make a great decor piece. And this last one I've done with a baby theme with mint, so you could do it for a girl or a boy. And that would look great in the nursery or attached to a present. The next die set is also a shadow box, a mini shadow box, and this is one that I already had in my stash. But I wanted to show you something different that I did with this one. I joined 2 together and put a hinge at the back to make a double photo frame. And you would recognise the papers and the embellishments that I've used because I used them on my 3D mailbox. And these are wedding photos of my husband and I. About 25 years ago it is now. But I love the way this turned out, and it's going to have pride of place in my craft room. I like having things I've made around me. Moving on to the next die set that I have here, and this die set makes a candy bowl. You've got your main piece and the base, and also the decorator panels. You cut the main piece 6 times, the base once, and these are the decorator panels that go on the outside of the candy bowl and also a little bit on the inside. Here is my candy bowl here with my favourite chocolates inside. I'll just tip them out to show you the ready-made flowers that I've used on the outside. They're from Kaiser Craft, as is the paper. And I've put decorator panels on the inside and also cut another base piece so that my bowl would be shallow. I didn't want my chocolates disappearing down to the bottom where I might not be able to get them out. So I have, that fits 10 chocolate link balls. You could probably fit more in there. And this little bowl lives in my craft room so that I have a yummy little chocolate stash there to enjoy whilst I'm crafting. This next die I have here is a background die, and I was trying to think of a different way to use it. And I've totally cased an idea from a lady on YouTube called Ardyth, Percy, Robb. And she did a YouTube video for the Pretty Pink Posh YouTube channel where she made a rainbow shaker card. And you can see there that each compartment is an individual shaker. And this was achieved by cutting the die from cardstock and also the fun foam. And I've put acetate between the cardstock and the fun foam prior to filling the shaker parts of it. But I love this idea. It was such a different way to do a shaker card. I will link the tutorial video that Ardyth did for this card in the description box down below if you wanted to have a go at making one of these yourself. And last but not least, I have these two doily dies. I never know what to do with doily dies. They're not something I use a lot. The small one I did use on the butterfly explosion box underneath the vase. And for the bigger doily, I found an idea on Pinterest where you turn the doily into an umbrella. And I think this is a fantastic way to use up those doily dies if you're like me and struggle. Imagine all the different looking umbrellas you could make with all the different looking doilies. Such a great idea. Now the blog where I got this idea from is actually in Polish, and parts of it don't translate with Google Translate, but I still will link it below as the pictures are quite self-explanatory. But if you like, I will do a tutorial on how to make an umbrella from a doily. Just let me know in the comments box below. I hope you've enjoyed these projects that I've shared here today and that they give you some inspiration. Don't forget to check the description box down below for the link to Andy's store where you can buy these dies. Thanks for watching today, and until next time, bye for now.